Okay, right, we're back.
We are.
We're here. It's the next exciting episode of the Judge Dredd TV show podcast.
I'm excited. Yeah.
How excited am I? Right, it's the Cheap Thrills podcast. We have Raven.
Hello.
And we have that guy.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Graham. And we have me,
You
Rob.
actually forgot his name, didn't you?
No, I was waiting for him to pay attention.
Oh,
No,
right,
because
He doesn't look.
I don't look.
No, I know.
And he said this
And
guy.
me.
That
Hello.
guy.
He said
And this guy.
Hello.
Yeah, so Adam.
Yeah,
So,
hello.
Raven, Graham, basically it's the same as every bloody week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right,
So-
we're back. So we've missed a week.
Yeah.
We did.
It was Free Comic Book Day last week.
What a
which
day
was-
that was.
Mental.
It was
It
manic,
was
wasn't it?
absolutely crazy.
But it was a good day. It was probably
was.
one of the best days we've ever had.
It was non-stop, pretty much, wasn't it?
Yes.
And the queue since we opened.
It was literally out the door.
Disappointed people coming in late and asking us if we've got certain
Days
comics.
later, some people.
Yeah,
were
I'm still
coming
getting
in
messages now.
Yeah.
Have you got this? Have you got that? No.
No.
That went within the first hour.
Mm.
But no, it was a really good day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, impressive. So yeah, we couldn't have done a podcast even if we wanted to.
No.
So, there's lots to get through. So we'll start off like we always do with the comics. What did we get in this week? These are just the big ones. Weapon X 3, All-Star Batman 10, Wonder Woman 22, Avengers 7, X-Men Blue 3, Justice League of America 6, Old Man Logan 22. I forgot to write the number down. Royals 2, the Rogue One movie adaptation number 2, Star Wars Screaming Citadel number 1, and Suicide Squad 17. Have we all read stuff this week?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I read the read of the week.
Oh, I completely forgot to figure out what the
This
next read of the
morning.
week's going to be.
I had 3 weeks to read it, and I still read it this morning.
Bloody hell.
What did I say to you at the beginning of the week? That's exactly what you do.
Yeah. It's not like I've been in here all week and just.
So, some of the stuff that came out this week. Screaming Citadel,
Yeah.
which is the next crossover they're doing for the Star Wars comics.
Yeah.
Right.
It's crossing over into Star Wars, it's crossing over into Dr. It's alright.
Mm-hmm.
Teams up Dr. Aphra with Luke Skywalker, and they go off to a planet where something happens.
Has he finished reading his book then?
He has,
All right, okay.
which I'm very glad about.
Yes.
Was it starting to drag and get a bit boring?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I thought it might.
So I'm glad that's over with.
Good.
I'm fed up with mountains blue mountains that squash Yoda. It's a long story. Anyway, so this has started. It's all right. It's the first chapter. It's now going to spin off into those two comics. Should be all right.
Cool.
It'd be good. It'd be worth doing a read of the week once it's all collected together.
Yeah, I'll be interested.
What else came out? Suicide Squad number 17. I quite like that one.
I didn't get around to reading it.
You haven't read it yet?
No.
I know Raven's read it. It's all right. They've dropped the 2 stories per comic.
Yeah, they did that a couple of issues ago, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty good. There's a few bits in there that made me go, I like that.
Right, okay.
I like that. Yeah, it's good. It's worth
Yeah,
reading.
I'm going to read that when I get home.
Justice League of America number 6. I was really excited when they announced that because it had like Lobo in it and some really good characters. Like teaming up Lobo with Batman. That's a great idea.
Yep.
I'm not exactly enjoying the comic though.
No?
It's a bit. Nah. I just think the stories they're choosing are a bit.
Was it the storyline or was it...
I think it's the storyline.
Yeah.
I like the characters. Every character is like the Atom, Vixen, Killer Frost, Lobo, Batman.
They're pretty strong characters.
They're all
aren't they?
characters that are currently on TV
Right.
or in movies. Well, except for Lobo.
And Ray.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just not really.
Do you think that's why they've done it? They've chosen sort of characters that are in the public eye at the moment and just sort of shoved them all together and hope that it sells comics.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just not. There's no reason for it at the moment.
Right, yeah.
Don't know. Hopefully it'll change, but I don't know. Secret Empire number 1. That came out a couple of weeks ago. I finally got around to reading it.
Did you?
I really enjoyed issue 0.
Yep.
I thought that was really good.
Yep.
And then I read issue 1, and it's just made me even more confused.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit slow in a couple of places, and yeah, it is a little bit confusing. I think there's sort of
Well,
in that
it's
issue.
a Marvel event, isn't it? Is
Yeah.
that what it's
Well, no,
supposed to
see,
do?
Yeah, but I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to set up a lot of bits and pieces. So you because I was a little bit confused
it's
with
a
some of it,
typical
and you
Marvel
sort of-
event where it doesn't give you all the information, but there's so many different crossovers and tie-ins
Yeah.
where you've got to
Well,
go and read it all.
There has been some news about that recently, because this Marvel seemed to be doing it every year. So you had Secret War, you had, oh God, there's so many different ones that you lose count. Civil War's another one that they had, and they seem to do that every year. But I think they've slowly realised that it's burning people out. They're rushing through certain storylines in between these big events to get stories out, and then set up the next big event. And then you've got all these different tie-ins and all the different bits and pieces
because
to it.
They're not exactly brilliant at keeping on track and releasing them when
Yeah.
they're supposed to.
So
Sometimes the big events start happening before the previous big event has finished.
So what they're doing now is each event will last sort of like 3 or 4 months, and they're going to take 2 years in between the start of each big event. So the next big event will be in 2019.
Is that what they've said?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, exactly.
So it
'Cause
gives this one enough time to level out.
Yeah, it gives everybody sort of enough time to take a breather, for everything to bed in, for storylines to then kick in.
Yeah,
and
because it does.
continue.
You end up with this changes everything.
Yeah.
For the next 2 months.
Yes.
And then they're re-changing it again.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's just a bit of a pain.
I think they've listened to people, because I think part of this has maybe come from the summits that they've had recently, and I think that was one of the things that people were complaining about, that there are too many events that are happening too often.
Yeah, they're too big.
Yes, yeah. But I'm still enjoying the Secret
Well, it
Empire.
was good.
It's really good. And
I really
like I say,
enjoyed it.
This issue number 1, I think they're setting up what's coming up.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people were a little bit confused with what was going on.
But it's sort of like people are on the ropes, or they can't decide what side to fall on, because some of them, like Graham is saying, like, look, we're burnt out. We don't want all of these big events.
Yeah.
But then you've got other ones that are saying we need to slow things down. We need to let them take their course. We don't need to rush things. But then you've got other people that are saying it can't stay like this. You've got to change it now.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing with Captain America being he's the bad guy basically, and like I read the first one, Zero.
Yeah.
Right. And there was a free comic book tie-in.
Yes.
Right. And all of the bits in those two, which made me go, "Whoa, that's cool," they weren't addressed in number 1.
No.
Because you have to go off and read other stuff to get the next
This
bit.
is my main issue with these events.
I don't think this particular one is that bad. There are little bits and pieces that are going on in other comics, but you've got the main story in Secret Empire, then you've got the other limited series and one shots that are Secret Empire based.
Yeah.
Because I've been reading a few little bits and pieces, and what people have said so far is that the tie-ins in the ongoing series, like in Uncanny Avengers and X-Men, etc., Deadpool, you don't necessarily have to read those to understand the full story.
Yeah.
But because it's there's certain things that are trying to keep quiet until later on in the run, that's why I think people are starting to be a bit confused with things in issue 1, because they're not telling you everything, because they want to leave it for a big reveal further on down the road. So those people that are complaining that, oh well, you're confusing us, we're not giving, we don't know what's going on, stick with it, because you will find out.
Yeah, they did send out an email. No, it wasn't an email. It was a news report to ABC News, which they haven't done before.
No.
And they basically said, please keep buying our comic, because I think they've started getting the numbers back, and they're not as... There was this whole thing with Secret Empire, Secret Empire issue 0, it was the big, like, this is the number 1 selling book for this month. And it wasn't.
No.
It was Batman and the Flash.
Yeah.
But the way Diamond distributors break up their things, because there was different covers for Batman and the Flash, they didn't add them together. But I think it's taken Marvel by surprise that this hasn't
done as well as they expected.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, but maybe people are getting wise to it.
One main question one main question I've got between issue 0 and number 1: how much time passed?
No idea. I don't. To be honest with you, I don't. In most comics, I don't really look at how much time passes between comics or issues, because it's completely different to the standard timeline.
But you get to the end of issue 0, and there's all these things set in place. Like there's danger over there. This person's about to die over here. This has happened over there, and there's all these different stories. I mean, I can used to read multiple stories at the same time, and I can keep track of them quite easy. But then you read issue 1 and all of those bits weren't addressed.
No.
So there's loads of people trapped in outer space.
Yes.
What happened there?
Yeah, it is.
And all of a sudden, they're on a space station somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, well, what? You know, but then within the first few pages of issue 1, you've got children having to stand up in class and saying, "Hail Hydra."
Yes.
It's like they've been doing it for months.
Yes.
So that did confuse me a bit. I don't know the time scale.
That's the sort of thing that does confuse me a little bit, and I don't like that sort of thing. I like something to be linear.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I don't mind stuff like that.
It's not switching backwards and forwards. Yes, switching different locations, I get that, and I'm quite happy with that. But switching backwards and forwards...
Well, even if you are going to jump backwards and forwards in time, at least explain when it is.
Yeah.
You know, so I can keep track of it, instead of leaving it up to me for my own interpretation.
Yeah.
But, hey-ho. Well, anyway, number 2's coming in next week, so I'll give it a read. I'll keep reading it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, hopefully it'll, clear some of them up. Right, what else? We didn't get the last part of the Batman Flash team up. That comes out next week. They've skipped a week for some reason.
Delayed a week.
I don't think I've read the Batwoman one. Batman 22, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Haven't you read that yet?
No, I've read Flash and Batman 21.
Okay, I'll have to fish it out. Did you read it?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I know Raven did. Okay. Yeah, you just have to...
Yeah.
I'll get you a copy.
Yeah.
We've got loads.
Cool.
We ordered mountains of them. Okay, right. So that's pretty much what came in. Right, we've got loads of stuff to go through. Let's start with... Powerless is definitely cancelled.
Good.
Oh, what a shame.
With 3 episodes to go.
I don't mean that. I don't mean good. I mean, it's a shame. But I saw it coming, to be honest with you.
I think everyone saw it coming.
Yeah.
Even I saw it coming, and I like it.
I mean, it wasn't my cup of tea. I can see it being yours. But
it's more... Right.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You liked it, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. I just wish they finished it before they cancelled it.
It was. I mean, it was a good attempt at like an alternate Marvel show. DC, sorry, at like a funnier kind of thing.
Sitcom.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Right, there's going to be a Deadpool cartoon coming. The executive producer is Danny Glover.
No idea.
Donald Glover. Not Danny Glover. No, not Danny Glover. Completely different person.
Yeah.
Donald Glover. Is he related to Danny Glover?
I have
His
no idea.
son.
Is it?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Anyway.
It has been known for me to be wrong before.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to Google it.
Go on,
'cause I've got a
Google it.
computer right here.
Oh my god.
Because we're in the
I was going to say, only if we had like a magic box which we could look at.
What a magic talkie box.
So, they're doing this Deadpool cartoon.
Yeah.
It's going to be a mature
Yes.
cartoon.
Yeah.
What network is it on?
No idea.
Do you know?
No. I just noticed. I just read that they were doing it. I didn't really take in who was doing it and what station it was going to be on.
But it should be good.
Yeah.
I don't mind watching Deadpool.
You just don't like reading
it. It just takes forever. Have you been reading Punisher versus Deadpool?
Yes.
Or Deadpool versus the Punisher?
Yeah. Did you read it?
Yeah, I've been reading it.
What do you think?
I like the last panel in both issues.
In both issues, yeah. I thought you might. I thought that might be your cup of tea. Yeah,
because that's what he would do.
Yeah, he would.
He just would. It is good, as in it plays to both characters' strength.
Yes,
they've written it for both characters, as far as I can see. Yeah. I mean, I know what the Punisher's like, but there you go.
He's not.
He's not.
No.
All right, so they've just got the same name.
You just lied to us.
I did not.
Well, you did.
I guessed.
Incorrectly.
And I was wrong. Yes, it was a 50-50. And I got it wrong. It was either he was or he wasn't. It's a 50-50 guess. So, what are we talking about? Punisher Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've not read it yet.
It's all right.
I will read it though.
It's all right. It's good.
I'm enjoying it.
We'll do it as a read of the week.
I don't like Deadpool, but I like the Punisher enough that I'll read it.
Hang on. Hang on. Did you just say that we're do Deadpool versus Punisher as the read of the week?
Yes.
And you've been reading it?
Yeah, of course.
And you said that you would never read Deadpool again.
Yeah, but then they did The Punisher. But I'm already reading it now. I won't read it again before we do that, because I would have already read it.
I bet he'd love Deadpool if they did a Deadpool Batman
I'd read it.
crossover.
It wouldn't work though, because Batman wouldn't put up with him.
Yeah, it would. It would work because Batman would just kick the out of him every issue.
Repeatedly,
it wouldn't just be. It wouldn't just be the end panel. It'd be right the way through the comic. It just.
Moving on. What else? Hellboy.
Yes.
They've announced a reboot of Hellboy.
What movie?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not
How
long.
have you missed this?
Not long. Well, I've been hibernating. Not long after they said there's never. There's
No.
not. gonna be
What they said that they wouldn't do another sequel.
No. This is what I mean. Just not long after they said there was going to be no Hellboy 3.
And this is the reason why.
Ah,
Because
cool.
they're rebooting it.
Okay.
Now, this has been in motion for a while.
Why reboot it?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I would love to have seen number 3,
Yeah.
because I really do like the Hellboy movies.
I
I think
thought they
Ron
were well
Perlman
cast.
is fantastic.
Yeah, I think he's great as him.
But they've decided, for whatever reason, whether their schedules can't do it or whatever,
Yeah.
and Hellboy is a pretty popular character.
Yeah.
So they're going to reboot it as an R-rated mature film,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be darker and more violent and more scary than what the first two were.
Yeah. They were
And
not.
the first two were quite...
Which is probably
Scary,
why
but-
they've rebooted it and they've recast, so that it's
Yes.
it's right. That was this.
Yeah. This
Now-
is this. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
this is completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's good. I can't remember the actor's name now that's doing it. Who's been cast as Hellboy?
I don't know, Danny Dyer.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's not.
It's
Danny
the guy
Dyer.
that was in Stranger Things, played policeman.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
he
He's
was.
got
in,
quite a good
he was,
jawline, isn't he?
he was
Actually, I
allegedly
think-
in the running to play Cable in Deadpool.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, I can't remember what his name
Is
is.
it Stevenson or something?
Could have been.
God.
Dave. There you go.
There you go, Dave Stevenson.
Dave Davidson.
Dave Davidson. Yeah. But to put things into perspective, one of the artists that I follow.
What, around the streets?
Yeah,
You like follow him?
yeah.
Yes, I stalk him
Do you?
He's a street
Um,
artist.
Yeah.
Okay.
because he's a 2000 AD artist.
Yeah.
He's been working on something for the last 5-6 months.
So he's
And he
working on
hasn't
this,
been allowed to say what it is, and he just keeps saying, "Oh, when it's announced, I can reveal what I'm doing," but it hasn't been announced
So
yet.
is
It
it
happens all the
conceptual
time.
art and stuff?
Yeah, conceptual art,
Oh,
but
cool.
he's been working in America. So of course, this news for Hellboy dropped, and he just said, "That's me.
That's what I've been
That's
doing.
what I've been doing."
Awesome.
So they've been working on this for a long time. So it's further along than them just saying, "Oh, let's just do this instead." Then.
Okay, yeah.
You know, everything's in place. So I think those meetings that Ron Perlman had and Guild, that's the guy,
Yeah.
the director, I think it was basically, can we do this? No, we can't. Right, let's draw a line under it and say we can't, and they can move on with theirs.
So Del Toro's not doing the new one?
No, it's a
Okay.
completely new reboot. The only person that's got anything to do with it that had something to do with the first one is the creator,
Yeah.
Mike
Mingola,
yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I like Hellboy. It should be good.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
look
a
forward to
massive
it.
fan of Migola's art. Migola's, whatever his name is. His art.
Still Magnolia.
Yeah, still Magnolia's art in
Okay.
Hellboy.
Right.
That's one reason why I enjoyed Hellboy so much from the comic books. Just his art is fantastic.
It is good. Yeah, so another thing to look forward to. Right, Blade Runner trailer. Did we watch it?
Yes.
Okay. Graham,
Look
did
at
you
the
watch
excitement on his
it?
face. He's like a kid that's just been given a big, massive box of sweeties.
Yes, I saw it.
Did you watch it, Graham?
No, I didn't.
Right, we won't watch it again. Are you a fan of the first one?
Yes.
A big fan of the first one?
Yeah.
Or you can just take it or leave it?
Yeah. I was. Yeah.
Are you as much of a fan of it as what?
No.
Yes,
No,
it is.
not as.
It's
not
all
as him.
right.
So what did you think of the trailer?
Looks great. It has exactly the same feel as the original movie. Maybe not as dirty and grimy.
That's my only concern. Now, whether or not that's because of today's
like
film stock,
yeah,
if
we
you
were
like.
talking about this before.
You know, because it's done in HD.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
that
going to be 4K.
I've got an HD DVD remastered version of Blade Runner, the
Yeah, so
original
do I.
one, and it looks incredible.
Yeah, I know that, but it just doesn't look dirty enough. It
No,
doesn't
but
look grimy enough.
we didn't
It-
see enough of
I know.
the
I know.
streets. We
I
saw.
think I'm letting myself down now.
Don't
So when I go and watch it, it'll be even better.
Don't worry about it. Ridley Scott's not directing it. It's fine. I think that it's the stuff they've shown us is just stuff that's inside places that are bright and airy.
It does look pretty cool.
And a desert. So that's not going to be
Yeah.
so grimy.
No, well, yeah.
I-
Well, it's
I-
a desert. That's pretty
Deserty.
grimy.
It's not grimy.
Well, grimy.
It's sand.
But anyway, dirty.
Dusty.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
Dusty.
Dusty,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the word.
Dust.
Dusty, grimy dirt. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yes, this is going to be a movie to go and watch at the cinema.
Yes.
Day one,
Yes.
definitely.
Jared
But yeah,
Leto.
I'm excited about it.
Jared Leto, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Joker's in it.
Yeah. A little bit less Joker-like.
No, it's definitely the Joker.
Yeah.
So you went and watched
I don't really want to talk about it.
Alien Covenant,
Yeah, I went to watch Alien Covenant.
and
It was an evening out. I didn't really like it.
all right. What if you could review it in one word? What would the word be?
Disappointing.
Oh, why?
It it's better than Prometheus for a start. Mark Kermode summed it up well by calling it the Da Vinci Code in space. Basically, it's I think Ridley Scott's got daddy issues. For a start, I mean, I can't really go into too much details about why I disliked it and why I liked it because it's going to spoil a lot of it, and I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't care about the people listening. I'm going to spoil it for you guys. Yeah, but the thing is,
That's going to be. That's how we're going to explain this, though.
All right.
The description for this is Adam doesn't care about any of you people.
I love them really. I love them all two of them. One of them's you. It genuinely had. He's not my boyfriend. He genuinely
Take your hand off my knee. Then.
He genuinely had. It genuinely had moments of greatness. It really did. Like the whole first act of the movie was brilliant. And then
Is it a remake of Alien?
no,
Right.
it's a sequel to Prometheus.
Right. It's a sequel to Prometheus. Is it a prequel to Alien?
Kind of. When we've seen it, we can discuss it more.
Okay,
But there are
alright.
things in it that kind of just I can't really talk about it because it will.
But it's disappointing in your opinion.
It was the bits that were brilliant, and there were bits that were brilliant, was massively diluted by the bits that were
Okay.
not. I mean, I've never wanted to laugh out loud in an Alien movie, but I had to stop myself from laughing out loud. And I did actually shout at the screen at one point.
What did you shout?
I can't say because again,
Was it a four-lettered word?
no, it was 3 words. I can't go into it.
All right, moving on.
Okay.
We'll watch it. Right, Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yes.
Have you watched it yet?
No,
Oh,
talk about it. I don't care.
Right, me and Raven finally got to watch it.
Yeah,
Raven, you haven't said anything. You're over there vegetating.
Yes.
What did you think of Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
I enjoyed it, but not as much as the first one.
Why?
Well, it kind of had a Dagobah kind of theme through the second act. Or
Yeah.
the middle. With nothing happening in one story. And
Right.
then the other story I enjoyed, but then they went back and they were just talking.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. Like, I enjoyed the beginning, like the opening sequence, the title, like, I enjoyed that. But, I don't know, I just preferred the first one more.
Would you have enjoyed it more if it had Batman in it?
Who wouldn't?
is that now just the litmus test for all movies?
No, for him. Yeah.
But then,
Prometheus would. Alien Covenant would have been better if it had Batman in it.
but then again, Batman can't save any movie. Like, there is some movies out there that he couldn't save. He
Like?
can like Batman v Superman. He couldn't do that.
I like that movie.
Parts
What?
of it was good.
It was
Dawn of
alright.
Justice.
It was alright.
Martha.
That's the bit that wasn't alright. It's like I just don't get it.
It was.
These
Right,
two
okay, no. We're not going to go off on a Dawn of Justice rant now.
It will
No.
forever be known
Right,
as the
let's go
Martha
back to-
Steel
incident.
2, and they just shoehorned him in. It was
Right.
done poorly.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
What, better than the first one?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
Because I like the first one better.
It bedded the characters in, so you knew what to expect from the different characters. Yeah, introduced a few more newer characters that could quite possibly go off and do other things within the Marvel universe. There was quite a few funny moments in there, which I genuinely did.
I
laugh
don't
at.
think I'm going to be able to like it as much as the first one. Just because the first one for me was such a surprise. Because I knew nothing about Guardians of the Galaxy.
But basically,
I didn't know who they were.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 basically just revolves around the whole who is Star-Lord's dad.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's basically it.
But I know
and
who his dad is.
Yeah, but all of the other stories that are in it are linked to that story.
Right.
And that is the fundamental story, isn't it? Who is his dad?
Yeah. Snake Plissken.
And, well, yeah. I think the story could have been better.
Okay.
There was a couple of bits in there which I don't particularly like in movies, which Americans are great at doing, which is...
just spoon feeding you information.
Not necessarily just spoon feeding you information, but it's when they're being over sentimental.
Okay.
You know, and they're not going to the point of just being sentimental. They're literally slapping you round the face with it, and it's like, I don't care. You know, I know this is supposed to be a heartfelt moment, but get on with the story. You know, and it's there's a bit in there when obviously you know who Star-Lord's dad is,
yes,
right? So there's a bit when he's talking to Gamora and he's like, I never had a dad, and you know, I never got to play ball with him, and I never got to do that, and I never got to do this. And then a bit later on, you've got Ergo.
Yeah.
Ego. Ergo. And Star-Lord, and he's teaching him how to create balls of light. And then he's like, throw it to me, son, throw it to me.
Really?
You know, and I'm thinking, is this going to be a comedic moment? No, it isn't. It's supposed to be a heartfelt, gee, I'm playing ball with my dad, this is awesome. And I'm thinking, I don't care.
That was a bit naff.
It was corny as hell.
It could have had a funny ending bit to it, which would have made that scene a lot better.
Exactly.
Watch it. Don't judge it on just
I'm
that.
I'm not
that
going
is
to.
me.
I will watch
that is me just being over
nitpicky.
I think I would probably agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But the rest of it's great. I think every single shot in it has got a special effect in it.
Oh god.
It looks gorgeous. It looks great. There's so much going on screen.
Did you like the special effect at the beginning?
Yeah.
Because I was sat there and I was watching it. I was thinking,
is this the young version?
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, what,
this is Kurt Russell Young.
Yeah.
And
thought,
he looks
Jesus,
really good.
It's really good.
And then apparently they used no CG.
I don't believe they.
It was
no
all
CG.
makeup. They said.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Apparently, there's no CG used in that bit. It's all makeup.
Really?
That's what they said.
Well, if it is just makeup, that's even better. I mean, I thought that was CGI.
Yeah,
really
so did I.
Obviously, he was playing the part in the car, and, you know, and what have you, and then they CGI'd him to look young. But if that's makeup,
if that's the case, right, and that
that's
is makeup,
fantastic.
and they can do that.
Yep.
Big Trouble in Little China 2. That's what I want.
Yeah, but would they have the same budget though? I wouldn't have thought so.
They could do it on the same budget as what they use. Then I don't care.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get that sort of makeup with a.
Anyway,
a
I just want to
budget.
return
Anyway,
to that.
yeah.
I like that character.
It was fantastic. There was some really funny moments in there. I thought Dave Bautista had some really cracking lines on there.
Yeah, he's good.
Um,
They were all good. It's exactly what you expect it to be.
Yeah.
You won't go there.
I think that's why I'm
and
not
be
going to like
disappointed.
it as much as the first one, because I had no expectations.
It's
of the
worth
first one.
watching. It's good fun. This is me just being nitpicky.
Yeah.
You know, if certain bits weren't in it or slightly altered, I
Yeah.
think I would have enjoyed it more.
Okay.
yeah, but you could say that with every film.
Well, yeah, of course you
you could say, you know, oh well, if they'd have done this on that film, or they'd have done that on that film, it would have been a heck of a lot better for me.
Yes.
But other people would have enjoyed that scene, and they would have changed something else that you enjoyed. So,
I'm well aware of that.
Yeah,
I'm just being selfish.
you are.
my sentiments exactly.
Yeah.
Right, moving on. Inhumans. They released a trailer for that.
Yeah, I
the
saw
new
that.
TV show that gave nothing away whatsoever. It was literally just people talking.
No,
Yes.
no, I didn't see the Inhumans one. I saw the Runaways.
I'm getting at that.
All right.
Have they done a Runaways one? I've not seen that one.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
They've all been posted up.
Have they?
Yeah, you just not lost.
Well, yeah,
Oh, Christ. Anyone that's listening on iTunes or YouTube, we do a Facebook group, Underpants on the Outside. If you want to join, feel free. It's just us basically slagging things off.
Pretty much.
So, right, the Inhumans trailer, there was no footage whatsoever. It was just them talking.
That's great then.
Didn't really go anywhere.
There's been
But there was a photo as well.
hasn't there? Now,
I saw the photo.
They all look pretty good, apart from Medusa.
She looks too old.
No, the costume looks terrible and her hair looks even worse.
I haven't really read that much.
Isn't it all about the
No,
hair?
but if you look, that's
'cause it's alive.
Yeah.
That's her part. Yeah, but yeah, if you look through the comic books, you don't have to read anything. You look at the comics and how she's drawn, and compare it to that photograph. She don't look right.
She just don't look right.
Just don't look right.
All right, well, I'm reserving judgment until we see it because I don't know that much. All I've read of the Inhumans was Royals #1, and that was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I don't really know much about the characters.
I mean, it might work on screen, but that shot, that photograph that's been taken with them all stood there, all the rest of them look fine. It's just Medusa doesn't look right.
Okay. So Inhumans is coming out. We've also got The Gifted,
Yep.
No.
which is another Marvel one,
Oh.
It's X-Men spin-off.
Yes, I did see you post about that.
which is parents trying to come to terms with their kids developing
They're both mutants.
powers.
Yeah.
And we've also got Runaways, which is another Marvel TV series.
do- yeah.
Going back to that Gifted, they've actually named the family Strucker.
Really?
Which is Baron von Strucker.
Yeah.
Now, in the comics, his son and daughter, who are twins,
Yes.
both have mutant powers, and their powers enhance when they're touching each other.
Oh yeah.
No, not like that. Holding hands.
If you
or
hadn't done
something
it,
like
I was
that.
just about to do it.
I could see your eyebrow going. And then you got in there first. Yeah, so their powers enhance when they're actually in physical contact with each other.
Okay.
So whether that plays out on Gifted could be, or whether they've just taken certain elements from the Strucker twins.
Yeah.
Because Baron von Strucker is more of a Captain America and
Yes.
Avengers villain. So
Yep.
I'm a bit surprised because Strucker was also in Captain America film.
Mhm. Yep.
Which I find a bit strange that they've able to use
Dunno.
Strucker as a surname, even though the twins are mutants. So I presume it's sort of a dual licensing thing that they can both use it, or only use it in certain context. Because the names have all been changed as well, so they're not sort of
Oh,
the
okay.
names in the comics. It's just the surname is the same.
But there's an awful lot of Marvel TV series coming out.
Yes.
Yeah.
They can't all survive.
No.
Some of these are gonna crash and burn.
Oh yeah, of course they will. Some of them will run their course, and then others will take over.
Because we've got Cloak and Dagger coming out,
Yeah.
which
I think that looks the less interesting of the lot. But I shall watch it anyway just to see what it's like.
Plus,
'Cause I do like
there's
the
three
characters.
X-Men ones here.
Yeah, they are going over the top with X-Men stuff. I think because Fox are really pushing the boat out with X-Men.
Right. Also, New Mutants, which is one of the new X-Men films coming out.
Yes.
The casting on that. Who've they cast?
The only one that I can remember is Maisie Williams as Wolfsbane, which I think is absolutely cracking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there was a few weeks ago somebody tweeted, I think, I don't know, do Twitter, but somebody put out a post or something of a drawing that they'd done of Maisie Williams as Wolfsbane. Didn't put anything else with it.
No.
So of course the rumour mill exploded, and she's just been announced as playing the character in the film.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Right, what else? Hail Hydra.
What is that a statement?
No.
Are you just
It's
Rob gone?
this is just like a throwaway bit of news. The person who owns the domain name hailhydra.com decided to link it to another website. So whenever you clicked on hailhydra.com, it sent you to the White House website, which has since been taken down. You can't do it.
I like that.
I take my cap off to you,
I
sir.
doff my
and
cap.
then-
Yeah. Yeah. That is amazing. That is the best.
Brilliant.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
That was it. There's nothing else to do with that. I just thought it was funny.
No, I like that.
Right, they've greenlit the Black Lightning TV show.
Really?
What's this?
This is the new one for Arrow, Flash, Guardians of the Galaxy. It's going to be another series.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
No.
Legends of Tomorrow.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
I'm getting confused now.
No, you are right.
Is it going to be in
getting
the
old.
same universe?
Yep.
All right, okay.
So it's another ongoing series.
They can't be doing with all these DC series. They've got
Another show that no one's going to watch. apart from
I
you.
will.
Oh,
Raven will.
Mm.
Right, okay, that's pretty much everything that came out, except for the most important bit of information.
Oh,
no,
it's-
we've
Judge Judy.
What's
Judge
that?
Judy.
What's
yeah.
that? Next week. So what we got next week? Comic World.
Sod off. I'm going to be pissing you lot off for 2 years.
No, trust me, I'm excited.
Right,
I may not be as excited as you,
Right,
but
what
I am
happened was-
excited.
Come on then, Rob. What is it that
What
came out that
happened
got you
was-
all excited
Shut
like
up!
a 5-year-old girl?
Right, what happened was, I left work the other day and I went home.
Oh, is this the long story?
Yeah.
No, this is a short story.
This is
Right, all right, I'll start from the beginning. Before that, I was
no.
at work,
no,
right?
No.
Can we have the
Skip to the end.
Shut up!
All right.
The CEO, or the owner, rather, of Rebellion,
Yeah.
Jason Kingsley. We
Yeah.
all saw him.
We saw him.
Right?
We spoke to him.
So-
Well, shouted at him.
You did, yeah. He was sending out messages during the day on Facebook saying, "Oh, the BBC are coming round later to interview me. Can't tell you what it's about."
He's such a tease.
Bloody I did not get my hopes up. Right, I didn't. I knew something was coming, but I didn't know what was coming.
It's not going to be a BBC show.
No, I'll get there. So he was sending these out. Oh, the BBC are here. I'll see you later, sort of thing. And I completely forgot about it. So I finished up working, went home, sat down, took the phone out of my pocket, looked at it, and straight away at the top, Judge Dredd TV show announced. And I made a noise like
Like a dying
noise.
Wookiee.
Right now, but as I was taking my phone out, I heard Raven's feet upstairs, walking across the. He came out of his room. Right, I made the noise, and there was a pause, and then I heard. He legged it down the stairs, and he went, "What's happened?" And all I said was,
Yeah.
Turned into
Scooby
Scooby-Doo.
Doo. Yeah. Just what? Jimmy stuck down the well?
I never exited my room. When I heard the noise, I was sat down on my floor. I was like, "What's that?"
It's like, ooh.
Right, and then I walked out to go and see Harry, my brother, and see what the hell was going on. And then I heard him shout, "Raven!" Then I legged it down.
I don't even remember shouting that.
So apparently
No.
there's a new TV show.
Right, like what they've
Come
done
in.
is they've announced a Judge Dredd TV show called Mega City 1.
Yes.
They haven't given any information out as in who's going to be in it. We can talk about that though, because I guessed it, I think.
So is it going to be a Judge Dredd show, or is
Right.
it going to be just a procedural police
Okay.
show set in Mega City?
This is what I think they are going to do. The only official statement they've given is there's a producer
Yeah.
that is now on staff, if you like.
Well, at Rebellion.
At Rebellion.
Yeah.
There's an executive producer that is Jason Kingsley.
Excellent.
And there is another producer that is responsible for the global distribution.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that producer is called, but he is the same guy that did Battlestar Galactica and SG-1 and loads of other stuff.
Okay.
Big successful science fiction TV shows
Yeah.
that have spin-offs.
Yeah.
He's responsible for.
Yeah.
Right? So they're already working on it. They've been working on it for a while. I think this has been in the works for a long time. Right? Now, they haven't given out any cast members, but I remembered that there was a meeting last year between Jason Kingsley and Carl Urban.
Yes.
There was. He mentioned that.
Yes.
Right? And
February, didn't
he
he?
also
Yes.
said at the time it was very successful.
Yes.
So, although they haven't said that there's going to be, or they haven't said that the casting has happened yet, you can guarantee Carl Urban has said, "I want to do it."
Yes.
Yes.
He's going to do it.
Yes.
Right? Now, they can't commit to having him
A
as...
front runner.
Well, he'll be a front runner, but
Well, not like
he's not. They can't pin the whole show on him.
No, that's what I meant.
Right? So, the logical thing to do, and I agree with it, because the main star of Judge Dredd isn't Judge Dredd, it's the city.
Yeah.
The city is what happens around Dredd, and Dredd just walks in and shoots everyone and
then walks off.
walks off. So the fact that they're calling it Mega City 1 means they can have Dredd in every episode, but they
or
don't have
not
to,
every episode.
or not every episode, depends on how they want to do it.
Yeah.
But they can concentrate on a lot of the other stories. And the beautiful thing about that I like about 2000 AD is there's all these interlocking different stories from everyone's different point of views. Yet you get to see Judge Anderson, you get to see Dirty Frank,
Yeah.
you know, you get to see the Sov judges, you know, you get to see the Lunar judges, all of the different ones. Or Armitage,
Yeah.
or there's all these different things that can all fit together nicely, or Strontium Dog.
Yeah.
So I'm obviously genuinely really excited about it. If you watch some of the other stuff they released, there's another video that I posted up, like where to start reading if you haven't read it before. One of the first things that they say is we've got a 2-year wait. So this isn't going to happen this year.
No.
It's not going to happen next year. It will come out the year after that. Now, just because the BBC went and interviewed them, that was literally for the news. This is not
No.
a BBC production.
No.
There is no one... They haven't got a distributor yet.
No.
So what they're going to do is they're going to create something and then go, who wants it? And then sell it. Right? Now, they've also said that they're not going to shop it around to different studios to film it. They're going to make their own.
Yeah. This is
what I'm excited about.
yes, and
right?
I think it's
They're doing
brilliant.
it in-house.
I
They're
think they're
creating
gonna-
their own film studio.
Yeah.
Which is a brilliant idea.
They can
because
get
they've got full control over
Road
it.
Trooper TV show.
Well, if you're going to go to the expense of creating your own workspace, you're not going to want that workspace left idle
No.
for X amount of time during the year when you could be filling it up with something else.
No.
So the fact that they're doing Mega City 1 means they could potentially do a Judge Anderson show.
Yeah.
They could potentially do a Strontium Dog show, a Rogue Tribute, a Robo Hunter.
Yeah. Sinister Dexter.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be amazing.
Right. Now they've said that they're gonna film it as much as possible around Oxford.
Yeah.
Because that's where Rebellion is based.
Yeah.
Woohoo! That's where I'm based, or was.
So
Are you based down the road?
I am now.
I know Oxford doesn't exactly resemble Mega City 1 much.
Well, I don't
But-
know, there's a couple of housing estates.
Oh yeah. All right, you sound like two cackling old ladies over here. Jeez.
Hey, come on! I grew up on one of those housing estates. I'm allowed to say that.
it produced him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm genuinely really excited about that. The fact that they're going to be filming it in Oxford.
Yeah.
And they can do it in-house. They're totally in charge. If they mess this up, it's down to them.
They won't.
And I can't see them messing it
They
up.
won't.
No, there is such a big fan base that
Yeah.
when we went to London to the 40th anniversary, one of the things that Jason did say was that they're not going to do something that's not
No.
In
half-
character.
specific,
Yeah.
in character to,
Yeah.
to what's actually.
Which is
in
why it's
the
great that
comics.
they're doing it themselves.
Yes.
They have control over
So,
everything.
Yeah, then they're not going to do a half-assed thing and,
No.
and
No.
piss all the fans off.
No.
They're not
No.
going to. They're not going to
I
produce
mean, that's
something
the
like
beauty of the two
Stallone's
brothers.
Dread.
They were both fans of 2000
Yeah.
AD before they bought
Well,
Rebellion.
Jason Kingsley said that. He said even though that he owns it, he still doesn't go in
No,
and
he reads
read
it weekly.
He wants to read it weekly. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
reason why he bought it.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know what's coming. He just
No.
leaves it up to them.
Yeah.
But he's the executive producer of the TV show.
Yeah.
So basically what he says goes. Now there was another thing that he posted up a good 7 or 8 months ago that said, I've just signed the biggest deal of my life and it's an awful lot of money. And someone said, oh, you're buying a new house? And he went, no, this pales in significance compared to that. So once again, that was,
Yeah.
I think, leading into this.
The development of the new company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There have been certain film and TV groups within either Fleetway or Rebellion before where they've tried to get stuff made
Yeah.
and it's never really worked.
Yeah.
But this is the first one where they're going, no, let's do it properly and have a TV show. We don't know how many episodes they're going to be filming. They might be doing TV movies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I mean, people just don't realise about Rebellion as well. Is it's not just the comic book. You know,
No.
they produce computer games.
Yep.
successful computer games as well. The Sniper, Elite Sniper one.
Exactly. They could do a TV show based on that.
Yeah.
That would be relatively easier to do than Judge Dredd.
Or more importantly, they could produce 2000 AD computer games again.
Well, but also because they're doing the TV show means there's going to be a game.
Yeah.
There will be.
They'll have the voice actors.
Yeah.
They'll have the actors who do the game, who do the show, so they'll be able to use them.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm beyond excited.
Yes.
I've been waiting for this for the last 35 years.
I did message Jason and ask him.
I did see that, you cheeky bastard. I saw that.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Because I'm like, because I put up there like, I've got so many questions, but I'm not going to ask them now. I'll save them for later. You know, one of them obviously is, can I be in it? Now, because it's filmed in Oxford, you know there's going to be competition. We know there's going to be who wants to be in it.
Yeah.
And I'm gone. I've even checked it out. It's 72 miles away. I could be there in 3 hours on the train.
Huh?
That's it. I'm
What?
gone.
I'm in my car, mate. I'm already there.
Right.
My parents are there. I'll go and stay with my family. the
Even
whole
better.
lot.
So I'm going with him, right?
So
there's all of
let me
this,
just
right?
get this straight before you carry on. Graham is willing to go and live back with his parents
Yeah.
to be in
That's
this
what it
movie,
sounds like.
TV show.
So you got all these people going, oh, congratulations, that's fantastic, that's brilliant, well done, that's brilliant. He chimes in, can I be in it?
Where do I sign up to be in it? I thought, well, nobody else has asked.
Yeah, I know, because everyone else was respectful.
Yeah.
No.
Sod that. I want in.
Stop banging on the table, both of you.
Am I banging?
Yeah, you've been banging all day. Well,
Where? I don't remember that.
all afternoon. Well, for the last hour and a half, an hour, 40 minutes. For the last 48 minutes, 38 seconds.
Okay.
Which would be cut down slightly, so you're.
It will be.
Yeah.
See, that's not going to be right now, is it?
No.
You're going to look a
Well,
complete tit.
He's
Yes.
going to hopefully cut that out.
He won't know. He'll leave it in because Sam knows better than that.
That's all right. I've said to you this. I said to you last week. I am perfectly comfortable with looking like an idiot.
And you
Well,
do.
I do. Yeah.
We'd already worked that one out.
So, I'm not worried about having to wait 2 years.
No.
I've waited 35, so another 2 years aren't going to make a blind bit of difference.
No.
I am slightly concerned that I might die before I get to see it. But apart from that, it's all good.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
But yes, excited is an understatement.
Yes.
Okay. I apologise for nothing either.
I don't.
As soon as I know anything about it, it's going straight on the group.
That's fine.
You didn't believe it, did you? How the hell did it slip you by?
I don't know.
Because
I
it was
don't
the
know.
following morning, and he posted on there, is this real?
Yeah.
Where have you been for the last 24 hours, you
Well,
idiot?
you know, some things, just something.
I saw it and I thought, do I phone Adam up? No, he'll see it.
No, I missed it. I don't know I don't know what I was doing. I was out
Out.
getting drunk.
Out.
Yeah, I was out.
Hey ho.
Hey,
Right, okay, so read of the week. That you had 3 weeks to read.
and I read this morning. Hey, I read it.
What was it again?
I Hate Fairyland 2.
I Hate Fairyland, Volume 2. Christ, it's been so long I've forgotten what we were doing. So, Raven.
Yes.
You've spoken loads today, so you should go first.
Yeah. I Hate Fairyland, Volume 2. What do you think?
It was good. It was just as good as the first one, which was quite hard to do because I like the first one a lot.
Man of many
Okay.
words.
Wise words.
Mm.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Graham.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It was okay.
Enthusiasm
No,
with these two.
Well, I didn't really.
Jeez.
I didn't really like. Well, it was the first one was okay.
He was about to say I didn't really like the first one.
Well, no,
That's
it
what he
wasn't.
was
I
gonna
didn't
say.
really like. I didn't like it as much as you guys because you sort of seem to rave on about it quite a lot.
Rave
And-
on.
Rave on. And I didn't. I obviously didn't didn't enjoy that one as much as you lot did. But this one I didn't enjoy
As much
as much as the first one, if that makes sense.
So, alright.
It just sort of seemed that the first one was quite a good self-contained story in the fact that it sort of everything seemed to have resolved itself and you know she's in the position that she ends up in, and it just sort of it almost seemed like it's right. Okay, well that was quite successful. What can we do next? It had that sort of feel to it.
I know what you mean.
Hence the reason why it didn't follow on. It just seemed like a right. Okay, well that seemed to work. What can we do now? Oh, let's do this.
Yeah.
So
All right. Would you read volume 3?
probably not.
You might have to.
You might have to.
I'll just forget.
Only I'm allowed to do that.
No, you're not.
But I like it. I've said it before. I think it's really good. It's probably one of the better comics that I've read for a long time. I just like it.
I mean, the drawing went well with the
The
actual
art definitely
story.
The art's
suits the story.
fantastic.
It's definitely suited it.
It was okay. It wasn't as good as the first one.
No? Why?
The whole first half of the book I did not enjoy at all.
Really?
No. I think the reason why it was so good, the first one, is because it was the what she was doing. She was exploring this place, trying to find a way home, and that was cool, and I like that. This one was just her being a miserable queen, destroying everything by accident. That was boring. I didn't like that.
There was a definite beginning, middle, and end
As
to
soon-
the first one, wasn't there?
yeah.
This one was just
As soon as she got fired from being the queen,
Spoilers?
well, yeah, but I don't care. So, and then
Adam doesn't care and hates you all.
no, you said that. I never said that. As soon as she starts doing that again, looking for her way home, I really enjoyed it. But that first half of that book was it was a bit of a struggle to get through.
All right. So, would you read number 3
Yes,
just to see where it goes?
just to see where it goes. I mean, like I said, I think Scotty Young's done really good work with it. I like it, but it definitely is better when she's off exploring with her sidekick.
Yeah.
I love the bit with the dragon. What was his name?
I can't remember.
Rupert the Dragon or whatever. It wasn't that, but yeah, that was brilliant. I loved it. I don't know why.
It will definitely be a cartoon at some point.
Yeah,
I can almost guarantee it. They'll do an animated feature of it.
yeah.
But I like it. Every time we get it in, we sell it out. I think we've restocked it 4 or 5 times.
It's a
And
good
it just
comic
keeps
book.
going. Mainly because I keep recommending it to people that they keep buying it.
possibly.
And another good thing is it's like, what, $8.99?
Yeah, it's
For
dead
the first
cheap.
part. It is very, very cheap and it's good. Right. I've completely forgot to choose the read of the week. So, I've got a couple of trade paperbacks stashed. So we're going to do that instead. So next week's read of the week is Starlight.
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 Okay.
Starlight.
Is that it? Just Starlight.
It is...
Starlight.
How do I explain it?
You don't. You just let us read it.
I'll just let you read it.
Yeah, just let us read it. That's fine.
But that's going to be the read of the week for next week.
Starlight.
Starlight.
Cool.
Okay.
I've already read it.
Of course you have. This is ridiculous.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, but I know it's.
This
look,
This is
just
the,
read it.
This is
Alright.
the Rob gets everybody else to read stuff that he's already read act.
Yeah, basically.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
Because I do give all of you the option to pick what the rest of us read.
How many times have I picked The Punisher Marvel Max Volume 1?
Quite a few. We've never read it though.
No.
All right, I'll get some in.
It is like about 500 pages.
Yeah, well, we can just select a certain few pages. No, well, you can read on if you
All
want.
right. I've read it all.
All right, we'll sort something out. Right, has anyone got anything else they want to talk about?
No.
No.
God, no.
What comics are coming out next week, Rob?
Right, next week we are getting Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 3 number 1.
Got it. All right.
What? Dawn of War 3
Right,
number
Warhammer
right, okay,
40k.
Yep,
Yeah, so that's 40,000.
40,000.
Yeah.
I've got that.
Dawn of War 3
Right.
Which is the new computer game that's just come
Okay.
out.
issue 1.
Issue number 1.
Yes.
Right. There was a lot of title and number in that.
Yeah.
Well,
So
no.
Dawn of War is the new computer game that's come out.
Right. Yep.
X-Men Gold number 4.
Yeah, looking forward to that actually.
I haven't read 2 or 3 yet.
Surprised that you're looking forward to an X-Men comic?
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm
No,
surprised.
I'm not actually.
You're not?
No, that was a lie.
No,
Okay.
no, I am. I'm really enthused with the resurrection bit and.
It's still
'cause
working?
yeah, it is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Batwoman number 3. That's all right. We're getting in, or they've reprinted rather, all of the Before Watchmen trade paperbacks.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I've got them.
So I've reordered all
Well
of them.
done.
Would you want a cookie?
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah.
Have we got cookies?
No, give him a cookie.
I haven't got any. I thought you were.
God bloody hell, Adam.
What? You've come to my place today.
Deadpool versus Punisher number 3. That's coming out quick.
Yeah, I think it's.
Is it bi-weekly?
Yeah, I think it's bi-weekly.
All right. Flash 22, which is the last part,
the button.
The button.
Yep. Harley Quinn number 20. Freeway Fighter number 1.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to
Yes.
this.
I am too.
I think I should make you all read it so we can talk about that next
Well,
week.
I've already got a copy coming. I haven't already got a copy.
I was going to say, can I have it?
But... No.
But yeah,
Well,
I'm
you look.
looking forward to that.
You look. I don't know. I've
No?
not seen you look like that before.
No.
Right.
What?
Surprised?
Don't you want to read it?
Confused.
Yes, I do want to.
You
read
want
it.
to read it, right?
Yes.
Good. Good,
Can
'cause
I-
you're going to,
Can
goddammit
I,
it.
can I read Adam's copy?
You
No,
sure
you
can.
can't.
Yeah.
It's alright. It'll make up for all the times I've read your stuff.
Yeah.
It's fine. Trust me, you'll be more bothered by it than I will.
Have you ever noticed on some of your comics that the pages are stuck together?
Is that why one of the pages in X-Men Gold number 3 is
Slightly
looks like
smudged.
snow?
Because I go to through them, Brit stick them.
Do you?
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's what he calls it. Right, Justice League 21, Nightwing 21, Secret Empire number 2, Superman 23, and Trinity number 2. And that's pretty much for the comics. We're also getting loads of pops in. We're getting a new line of stuff called Domez. D-O-M-E-Z.
Domes.
Domes?
Domes.
Domes.
Is it Domes or Domezet? Oh,
Domes.
Anyway, Domes.
Because
Right,
it's
there.
dome with a Z on the end.
Yeah, but
It's just some weird wording, lettering jobby.
Is
There
it
are
because
no-
they've got
Make it look
domed
like
heads?
dome.
no, what they are is they're a new thing from Funko. It's another, let's get them to spend money on these things.
You're not selling it
And
very well.
That's fine if
They're,
that's
I don't even know how big they are, to be honest with you, but they're characters inside a dome.
Ah, there you go. There's
Domes.
the name. Domes.
Is
But
it
we
a
got,
snow dome?
no, I don't think so. Yeah, imagine a snow globe without the snow
Snow.
and smaller.
With
But they're in blind bags. You don't know what you get in. But there's a Marvel set coming out. There's a Deadpool set. There's a Nightmare Before Christmas, and there's another one I can't remember. We've got 4 of them coming in.
Did you just glaze over them?
I lost interest. Did you see that?
I did.
I totally lost interest. Sorry.
It's another thing that I can wave in front of Graham's face, and he's going to go, "Nope, I'm not buying them. Leave me alone."
Yeah.
They'll sell.
Oh, of course it will.
He tried it again with the pops the other day.
Did he?
Yeah,
That's what he's supposed to do. It's his
I'm
job.
supposed to sell stuff.
I know it is. You can't badger the people that come into the shop.
I
there,
don't.
can you?
You, we
I'm
can.
badger you.
Oh, okay.
Because it works.
No, it doesn't work. That's the thing.
So who isn't buying all of the copies of the X-Men covers then? Jim Lee, who said he wasn't going to buy them.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't say I wasn't going to buy them.
What did you say then? You said you didn't want them. You said something,
I-
and then
I-
Rob was like, "Oh, I'm going to get them
I
all,"
s- I
and then you were
said-
like, "Oh, I
I
better
said-
get them all."
I probably said something along the lines of, "I probably don't want to buy them, but I'll end up being persuaded."
And you
It was
persuaded
some-
him.
Yeah, the only reason why he persuaded me is because he turned around and went, "I'm
I
going
know.
to buy them,"
I know.
which
Right.
made me think,
This we planned
oh,
it.
God.
We planned it.
Right. I'm going to read you exactly what he wrote to me.
Okay.
Right. He messaged me.
Oh, hang on.
Right.
Excuse me. Do you not need my permission to read that out first of all?
No, because it's on my phone. Right. So
He
this
owns
is
the
the
intellectual
message.
rights to it.
This
though.
is the message that I received. All right. It was sent to me by a random stranger. It was Graham.
Yes.
Right.
I think we all established that.
Okay.
I don't think that was the problem.
This is
Right.
exactly what he said. Right.
Okay.
Right then, you tosser.
Yeah.
Right. Are these Jim Lee covers normal price? Question mark. Yes, all 29 of them, by the way. I hate you. And then he thought about it, and then he sent me another message that says, "Tell Raven to stop laughing."
Yeah, I didn't listen.
He didn't. Raven was killing
Yeah, I
himself.
bet he was.
So
That's about how I expected it to go.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in person,
No.
I was expecting that.
No, he went home and he
Because I
thought
went
about
home.
it,
I went home and thought about it. And I
okay.
thought,
and he
if he's
stewed
getting
on
them-
it.
If he's getting them, I'm going to be so pissed that I didn't get them because he's going to rub my face in it.
I said to him, buy them every week and put one up next to my jar. Just to annoy you.
And I knew that if I didn't get them, I would regret not getting them.
Yeah. They're the same price.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Hence,
comes
the
price.
hence the reason why I've gone for them.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a good idea.
'Cause if
Especially
they were-
because
if
you're
they
such
were
a
in-
fan as well.
If they were incentive
Yeah.
covers and they
Yeah.
were going to cost me 6, 7, 8 quid
Yeah.
each, then I probably wouldn't have bothered.
No.
He would.
No, I wouldn't have done.
Yeah, he would.
Not 29 of them. No.
Yeah, but the
He
thing
would.
is, though, it doesn't matter whether he wanted them or not. If it's an incentive, we have to buy that amount of comics.
Oh yeah.
So if it's a 10-to-1 incentive, we have to buy 10 comics just to get one of them.
Yep.
You know, that's why they're worth so much.
He would have tracked him down on the internet.
He would have done.
No,
Yes,
I
he
wouldn't
would.
have done.
Yeah.
No.
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 He would.
No.
No.
Yeah.
He would.
Not if there was 5 or 6, then yeah, I probably would have done, but not 29.
Okay.
He would.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Will you stop telling
He
everybody
would.
that I would have done something that I wouldn't have done?
Yeah, but you would though. Right, has anyone got anything else to say?
No, I'm
No,
going
I'm
home.
I'm done. I've got more computers to fix.
Going home. I've had enough of you for a week.
I'll see you-
Right, I'm not here next week.
No, you're not.
Good.
I've got to go to London.
So I'm in the shop next week.
Yes.
So I'll be sitting there reading Graham's comics.
You'd have picked him up before then.
He'll
Yeah,
come
I'd have
in.
picked him up before then.
When?
He comes in on a Wednesday.
I'll be sat there
It's
on a
comic book
Wednesday
day.
reading. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I won't be sat there on a Wednesday.
No.
Oh, actually, no, I won't be able to.
I'll be sat there on a Saturday reading Graham's comics.
You can-
I won't be sat there on a Saturday.
I'll
I
be
saw the
here.
look on his face then.
I'll be here at 9 o'clock, waiting outside the shop for you to turn up and open up. So you won't be
Stabbing
able to
me in
read
the
my
face.
comment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Right,
I
I
think
think
we're
we better
done.
go. Yeah.
Right,
There's
see you
looks like
later.
someone wants to come in.
Bye.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
bye. Bye. Bye.